Hi, so this short video is just to give you a few self-massage techniques that you can use at home whenever you are feeling like you need a little bit of self-care. So we will be looking at the neck, the head, and a little bit on the face as well, and then we'll finish by doing a little bit on the hands and also the wrists. If at any point you feel any pain, then stop. It shouldn't feel painful. Only use a pressure that's good for you, and feel free to do the whole sequence or just do parts of the sequence as well. It's your practice at the end of the day. This is for your benefit. So we will start, and you can start in a seated position, standing, whatever you prefer. Just make yourself nice and comfortable. And because we will be using the arms and the shoulders for this, we would just want to make sure that the shoulders are nice and warm before we start. So we'll do that by just drawing some big shoulder rolls. So drawing the shoulders up towards the ears and just roll them down the back. Just do that a few times. And then we also want to just warm up the hands, so just stretching the fingers out. Making some movements with the wrists, maybe drawing some wrist circles. You can interlace the fingers, roll them around that way, maybe do a couple of waves. Great. When our hands and our shoulders feel nice and warm, we can start, and we'll start with the neck. So I'll just turn around so you can see. So just taking one hand, we can start to just massage up the neck, and we don't want to put any pressure on the spine here. All the pressure is going on either side of the spine and the muscles that support the neck. So just gently pulling up. You can start quite low down and making your way all the way up to where the neck meets the skull. And you can do this for as long as you like. If at any point your arms get tired, feel free to swap over the arms or give yourself a little bit of a break. And then from there, we'll bring the thumbs into it. So using both arms this time, drawing the shoulder blades together. Notice if your shoulders do start to draw up, and just see if you can draw them back down. And so coming to the base of the skull, we hold a lot of tension in this area. So we want to bring our thumbs in there. Again, not putting any pressure on the spine, we're more working into the back of the skull here. And again, you can spend as long as you like here, just massaging the back of the head. Sometimes feels nice just to drop the head towards the chin. So allowing yourself a bit more space to get in there. And then start to bring your hands up, and we'll start to pluck the hair. So if I come forward, you should see. And you can do this all over the head. There's no particular way you need to do it. And then we can start to just draw some circles. So this is, well, I call it shampooing the hair. So it's similar to the kind of massage you'd get if you're going to a hairdresser. Just drawing some nice circles, massaging into the head. And again, you can spend as long as you like doing this. And then we'll start to just tap the head. And again, there's no particular way to do it, just making your way all over the head. And then we'll bring the fingers down to the temples, just placing your two fingers on the side of the temples and just start to draw some circles. You can apply as much pressure as you like. And then we'll take our two ring fingers. So our ring fingers, we tend to apply the least amount of pressure on. So when working on the face, it's good to use these just because the face can be quite sensitive, the skin's quite sensitive, so we don't want to put too much pressure. And we'll start by placing the two ring fingers just on the eyebrow. So we're applying pressure along the bone. So just starting to follow the bone line all the way to the outside of the eye and then below the eye and then back up the nose. Just gently drawing these circles. And then we'll bring the fingers so it's just under the cheekbone. And we'll just start to draw down following the cheekbone line. So massage is a really great way to get rid of toxins from the body. It uses lymph, and as we're doing this, it's actually helping to move that lymph to the lymph nodes. So it helps with the drainage of toxins from the body. And finishing there. So that's all we'll do on the face, head and neck for now. If you wanted to do a bit more on the shoulders as well, this will depend on your flexibility a bit, but you can just bring your hand to the shoulder, fingers down the back, and literally just massage yourself there. And if you are quite flexible, you can do both at the same time. You can do that for as long as you like. And then finally we'll finish with the hands. We often forget about the hands, so I really just want to make sure we cover those. So with the hands, just taking one finger and just gently pushing back the finger, creating space in the joints. Just doing one finger at a time, and then same with the thumb. If you find it easier, you can always send the hand out straight and or even down, and then just gently pull them back that way. Whatever feels good for you. It's just about creating space in the joints. And then from there, taking your thumb to start to massage at the middle of the palm. You can do both hands. And then finally we'll move on to the wrist. So we have a band of fascia that goes around the wrist, and it does tend to get quite tight. So with the opposite hand, we'll just gently start to massage around the wrist. And doing both wrists. Great. So that's the end of that little self-massage video. I hope you've learned something really helpful and you are able to use these in your own self-massage, self-care routine. Thank you for joining me. Bye.